All right, so how's it going, everybody? It's your boy Roar. We are here to check out Takanashi Kiara's second album, Vogelfrei, I think, is what it's called. Yes. So SMSD, we were talking about that Maury had that free concert out. I'll definitely have to check that out. I don't know if I'm going to do a reaction to it. I don't know, just because. As we were kind of talking about in her music, I think there's something so wonderful about who she is as an artist, first and foremost. I just want to kind of enjoy that to myself, you know what I mean? Just because, even if not all her music is super cool to me, or I'm loving every single song she makes, I respect her for being an artist's artist. And, I just kind of want to just enjoy how she does her concert stuff. Like, I'm a concert goer, right? Instead of a reviewer and like commenting on it. But anyway, yeah, this is really, really cool. I am also very excited with the fact that we keep all the tracks that we've already seen afterwards. I talked about this very early on in the stream. I asked everybody their thoughts about whether or not you enjoy an artist putting out tracks so early. Like, these were months and months and months ago, and then she puts out the album. I think it's great that it's at the end here. I think this whole album in and of itself could easily, it could be these first 9 songs easily. I have done reactions to these 4 songs already. If you guys want, just for the flow of the album, which I normally try and do, I can react to all of these, and we can chat about it here. But we've already talked about it. We've already covered it. I feel like there's a lot that we can touch on here with these new songs, because we haven't seen those before, and that's kind of what I like with an album. I want the untouched stuff. I've already given my thoughts on the other ones, but and with some of the other songs on Maury's album and Nina's album, I felt like it fit the cohesion because it was also interlaced in the tracks itself. If you guys want me to finish it off with all 4 of those tracks, we can absolutely do that. Hello. Oh, my mouse was frozen for a second, but I think that's just a signal that I need to just shut up and start this off. We will figure that out when we get to the end of this. I feel like Blue and Gold is going to give me a lot to say. Oh, am I muted? Am I muted? What? I hear myself. It looks like I'm okay on my end. Okay. All right. I was scared for a second because if I was muted, I didn't know what I did wrong or how I could fix it. Okay. Anyway, intro number 1. Here we go. Okay, so this is just the intro to Ego, I see. I will say I was fiending for Ego. And that's part of the reason why I started this late, because I wanted the video to come out, because I didn't want to skip over it. I'm already in love with the instrumental for it. I'm going to wild out about it when we get to it. So I do like some of these intro points, or when an artist... Okay. Hello. Well, okay, first of all, before we get into this video, the music video, Lil Dude, thank you so much for stopping by. We already checked out 2 other projects before this one, but glad you made it here anyway. Okay, let's see the video. Okay, we get the awesome dancers. Ooh, I love the visuals here already. Geez, her pants get lower and lower. I'm just saying.
I'm way too cool for this. I do my thing, no rules for this. I get that bag, it's lucrative. You curious? Look closer, it's so obvious.
Okay, first of all, what the heck happened to your hair? Where'd the pink go? I mean, the light blue go? What is happening here? Who is this goth? I love that. Okay, first of all, her flow is very, very good. I think it's very comparable to even Maury's. I know a lot of artists, if you don't have to rap, you're not going to rap. I think she just has a really good talent in it. And the fact that she's, you're curious. I got that bag. It's lucrative. That's not a slouch route to go with rapping and all that. So very, very cool. Yeah, well, this literally SMDS just came out today, just within the last couple hours. This video, anyway, and the album dropped today.
I'm way too cool for this. I do my thing, no rules for this. I get that bag, it's lucrative. You curious? Look closer, it's so obvious. How I can make a scene, jump with my energy. I'll make you scream it loud, loud, loud. Hit it. Serve it up on a platter, leave no crumbs. Eat it up. That's just my ego. It's your attention that I crave on the stage. I feel it pumping through my veins, coming at you right now. It's my, it's my, it's my, it's my, it's my, it's my ego, go, go. Living for your applause, I'll dance or give away. XO, ego. Fueling up my fantasy, I'm breaking through. It's just my ego, go, go. I'm doing what they thought I couldn't do. I got that XO, ego.
Okay. First of all, that bass, I was listening at work to the trailer for the album and kept going back to that chorus for Ego. Do 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 do. Like, come on, man. But the choreography here, though, holy smokes. This is flat out just like peak K-pop idol type choreography here. This is really, really good. I've said it before, as someone who taught myself dance, there's way too many dance crews that if you have one, just like in a singing group, you can have a singer who is obviously way higher up than everybody else, so they get most of the mic time. Everyone else kind of gets side notes. Same thing in a dance crew. You can get the people who are just really, really good at it, so the focus might be based on them, and everyone else kind of performs around them. That's fine. You know, you got to understand the strengths and weaknesses of your crew. Even if there's none, you got to understand everybody's different, so you got to try and balance that. So the fact, though, that these backup dancers aren't just back there just hitting isolations and then she's doing her own thing, them coordinating together looks so polished. And also they're doing a lot of moves that I haven't seen in too many dance videos. There's a lot of ways that, especially if you're just choreographing something because you can't get your whole body into it, that you're going to be redoing moves or you're going to be doing something that's similar to what another crew does. That's just how it goes. Just like in rock music, everyone knows the three main chords. You know, that's just how it is. So. I think also there's something about how she's basically put out a lot of popish music that's just been very easy on the ears, right? I like it when you have something to say, when you've had something to prove, and you put out a song that's like, I'm not just being braggadocious for like, hey, people didn't think I could make music, but look, I made music. I think she's been undercut before. I think she really has been undercut where people are like, oh, you're kind of, you know, whatever. I don't know what haters of any people really think about any of that stuff because it doesn't make any sense and I don't want their crap in my head. But I would like to think that here she's basically saying, I am breaking through my own struggles and I'm doing what they said I couldn't do. I you know what? What's that word? What was her word for when she first started? Shitbird was what the term meant. Kitsugaki, something like that. Well, this shitbird is talking some shit, and I love it. Let's go. Okay, I'm sorry. Oh, God. All right, hold up. Okay, first of all, saying conceited and just kind of egotistical, like there's something to that. And there's a very fine line between being egotistical, having your, you know, really knowing your value and turning into kind of thinking you're all that in a bag of chips when you're not. Well, it's just also I love the boxing choreography right there. That was really really cool. I just want to focus on this one thing she said because I feel like again this is actually her just talking about her life.
No shame, either way they're gonna write. She's so explicit, but stay in my mentions. Got your attention, maybe that's your business.
Okay, I'm also going to say I meant to mention this before. This is a really good look for her. Like just even the hair. Like I hadn't seen her have too much short hair stuff. And to go that whole like just dyeing it black. I think also since we've had so much music about her having these two different sides and two different viewpoints on things, even though generally speaking her character's the same in her, you know, in how she portrays herself on stream and what have you, to even give rise to that idea of this darker side, this kind of conceited side, I think that's a valuable thing for plenty of artists to be, you know, honest about.
It's my, it's my, it's my, it's my, it's my, it's my ego, go. Living for your applause, oh, that's on giveaway. XOXO ego. Fueling up my fantasy, I'm breaking through. It's just my ego, go. Doing what they thought I couldn't do.
And of course, you got to have the ass shots, okay? I get it. Don't like it, tough luck. She's bursting into flames.
That's just my ego. XOXO.
Nice. Ooh. Okay. Oh, I just was going to say, sorry. For people who say, oh, you're a show off, how the hell do they think artists work? Like, what artist do you listen to that is such a humble, chill, like never says anything at all about your ability, even after you've worked really hard to rise to the top and be able to do what you've been wanting to do and have the success that you've been looking for a while? What are these holier than thou artists that everyone keeps acting like, well, you know, she keeps acting like she's all that? Who do you listen to that doesn't do that? Or at least to one degree or another doesn't believe that about themselves? You have to be able to know yourself and understand that you are valuable as an artist and you are talented. You have to do that. That's how anybody is able to do anything. Because otherwise, why would you pursue anything if you felt like, I'm really not all that? Like, come on, man. I don't get that idea.
I'll be your exit route, punch goblin sentence me to doom. Even though I'm just doing what you do, decide which lies become the truth. No, you never really thought about it that far. Judging me when I can see you've got the same scars. That's a price to pay, it's a thief mark. Girl, pick your sacrifice. Nail me to your crucifix. Nothing else can fix this. So I'll take the blame. See yourself reflected and not corrected. One request is don't be gentle, don't be kind when you poke their eyes out, leave them blind. One request is hypocrisy. I've seen what you do in private drinks. All your friends, yeah, they know what you really think. To your glory, the masses keep on singing.
Okay, so wow, she's kind of pointing it out there in a Maury Calliope style. Hey, you're really talking a lot of ish for not doing anything about it. I mean, come on. And I'm sure they see it in droves. You get people that they're petty, they're two-faced. They say one thing, they might have a similar life that you can almost agree with, like, hey, we have the same scars. We have the same struggles. yet you're trying to come at me like you're better. Where is that coming from? Oh, there was something else I was going to say, and I just totally forgot it. Let's just dial it back real quick. Yeah, so sorry. I swear I had a point. Oh, yeah, I'm sorry. It was a nitpick. When they said nail yourself to the crucifix, you're being a martyr. A crucifix is a very small cross. It's typically used to connotate mindfulness of worship. You can have it on your door or in your church or something like that. And obviously in, fiction, when someone's doing a baptism or casting out a spirit, an exorcism, they'll hold a crucifix because it's a symbol of, the faith that you have, the belief that you have, that kind of thing. You're not nailed to a crucifix, you're nailed to a cross. That's what those were in the Bible times. I get that you're trying to rhyme fix with you're nailing me to something, you're putting me out there like a martyr, right? But that's not going to fix your situation. So I get where she was coming from, but it's not exactly the same thing. But
I've seen what you do in private drinks. All your friends, they know what you really think. To your glory, the masses keep on singing.
So glory to the masses, but your friends know what you really think. It makes me think of so many of those VTubers that they say whatever they need to their fans, but then they are trash people offline. I'm not in that world. I don't put myself out there. I don't give a damn. If you're a horrible person, you're going to get ripped apart, as you should be, and you're going to get ostracized from the community. Good. I don't need to see all of that. So I don't engage in that. It feels to me, though I do just watch the VTubers that I like, and then I find plenty of great talented people all over the place. I just found a really cool lady. She's a lion VTuber. Very sweet lady. She does fun reaction. She's a very silly lady. Very fun. I just found that. I just found her content. And then there's plenty of other people out there as well. It's just, I don't know if people can really argue it's all like this or the VTuber scene is mostly this. I feel like I hear most of that on Twitter, but I am not one to kind of agree with that. I feel like there are so many people out there who are they're talented, but for one reason or another, they just aren't able to put in the effort for one reason or another. And then they get upset, understandably, because they feel like they're doing enough work to try and get somewhere, but then they don't have anything to show for it. And she's kind of sitting there like, well, there's some stuff you can do differently about this. I feel like that's where she's coming from. And perhaps she's getting to more of the heart of it. Hey, if you have this mindset of I'm a martyr, I kind of deserve this, I've gone through all this stuff. She's like, well, we've been in the same position. Why don't you try looking at it a different way? I feel like that kind of lines up with enemies and or friends and enemies, friends not rivals, friends and rivals by Maury. I feel like that's a similar vein. I feel like that was one of those songs where Maury really kind of pulled it back instead of being as blunt as she's been about that same reality. She has chosen to just be like, hey, I think you're just kind of confused. I do think you have good intention, but you're a little confused with how this goes. I think this is Kiara's version of that. So.
Point at me in a hurry, pick a scapegoat for the new controversy. Even when I'm buried, hidden silent, you'll be wary. Please steer caught to the mercy of
Yeah, no, totally Iron. Totally Iron. That Hololive is great at vetting those people and figuring out who's the talented ones. Absolutely. So it sounds like she's saying, don't be gentle, don't be kind when you murder. If we're writing this up to her talking to this other person, I think I think she's speaking to the humanity of how a lot of people feel like in order to get ahead, in order to do something, you have to be this horrible person. You have to be angry. You have to be intense. You have to go about everything with this, I'm going to take and I'm going to get what I want type mindset. I think that's where she's coming from with that.
Consume and ignore, decay to your core. I'll never win to you, but within you.
So she's saying, I see the issues that you have. I see those sins. I'll never win with you, but I think that's a very, very interesting perspective that she's offering. Hey, I'm offering a different perspective. I'm offering a different way you can look at things. I know it's going to be a lot for you to try and accept that, though, and I might not win. I might not get through to you. And that's a very healthy mindset to have. You give your utmost to other people. You really try and help them. But even as the Bible says, if you don't find acceptance from people, shake the dust off your shoes and move on. It's not up to you. You can try your best. You can even feel convicted with like, but I really want to help. But at some point, it's not going to mean anything. If they don't want to get help, if they don't want to change, there's nothing more you have to do. So, yeah. And as someone said, the backup vocal game is just crazy. She just knows how to be like, da 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 da. It's cool. Okay. Nice little interlude. Ah, this was what I heard. I thought this was really pretty. I love this. This is right up my alley with the kind of instrumentation I love. Nice little interlude. Okay, so first of all, someone was saying even the staff members of Hololive, they really know how to pick them. Absolutely. There was this lady I just found. I think she's Thai or she's Asian at least. I forgot exactly what her nationality is, but she's this very sweet tiger lady. And I found her from Hololive reactions, and there was one related to the new 3 staff members in Hololive. And I didn't see what the clip was, but it was like ha 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 he he hoo hoo hoo. Like all 3 of them laugh in different ways. And I was like, it was so cute to watch. I was like, dang, they got some great staff people. Very fun. But yeah, that's what I was kind of seeing people talk about when the new staff people came through. They're like, so now your staff members have to be idols too? Because they have personality. They're fun. They're engaging. They're not just, oh yes, I am a staff person. Like, come on. I think that's very necessary to have in an entertainment industry, actually. Yeah, that's how we move away from the cigar-chomping assholes who sit up in their ivory towers on their beds of money thinking they know what everybody wants. And for a while, it was Disney remakes, which nobody wants. Not one. And then Markiplier's Iron Lung comes out, smashes through all the billboards, or not even billboards. I don't know what it's called. I only think in music terms, excuse me. It shows you don't need any of that stuff. You don't need the corporate machine anymore. And it's an old mindset that's tired. Anyway, The Way. Let's learn about The Way. Immediately sounds like Tasty and like all her other poppy, lovey songs. Very cool.
It's like I'm still 15, just stuck in the daydream of what it could be. Oh, 'cause you make me crazy. I found myself outside your door tonight. Can you let me in? You've been dropping some hints, but there ain't no action. Don't worry, babe, I know what you meant. Call you later when you pick up. It's a silent but no, it's love. Ring ring, I'ma keep on calling 'cause I can't stop it.
Okay, first of all, okay. At first I was like, when she was talking about being 15 and like, oh, it feels like a daydream, and you know, you've been dropping hints and I'm outside your door tonight. I was like, you were just able to walk around a town at night when you were 15. Like, what part of the country did you live in? Like, but I think it was just a comparison of like feeling like when I was 15, everything is exciting. And now that I'm an adult, I'm outside your house, wanting to see you and everything. That's very sweet. I like that idea. So,
This could be a love story, but
here's
don't say no, you're made just for me, I promise.
Story for Me. Very cool inner rhyme schemes. Love that.
I'm not like this normally. I gotta have you. You make me that way. You said you'll be my baby. I'll tell you what, you won't ever, ever, ever leave me. I know you'll be right with me. Oh, you're so cute when you're running. How'd you got the rap? You're so funny. Baby, you don't gotta pretend. Scared, I know you like it. I know it's all of your quirks. How you laugh when it hurts. I'll save you, baby, 'cause girls can't hurt you no more. So here's my plan. Cut the service off of your phone. Baby, I want you alone. Ring, ring, they've been trying to call you, but I can't stop it. This could be
That's kind of cute though, that she started off with like, I keep blowing up your phone. Well, now that I'm with you, I want you to turn the phone off. I mean, normally I would kind of feel like that's a little clingy and controlling, but since it's a love song, it's very, very cute.
a love story, boy. Don't say no. You're made just for me. I promise I'm not like this normally. I gotta have you. You make me that way. You're my gotta get it. You're my I'm gonna make you get it. Look in my eyes. You make me crazy for you, babe. You're my gotta get it. You're my I'm gonna make you get it. Don't you dare lie. You love the way you are. The only love for me. So picky, promise this, please. Your eyes won't wander, and I'll never wonder if it's all spinning in my head. I know that you are. This could be a love story, boy. Don't say no. You're made just for me. I promise I'm not like this normally. I gotta have you. You make me that way. You're my gotta get it. You're my I'm gonna make you get it. Look in my eyes. You make me crazy for you, babe. You're my gotta get it. You're my I'm gonna make you get it. Don't you dare lie. You love the way.
Someone was saying, Iron Souls, you were saying, really listen to the lyrics here. Why? What is it about this that I'm missing? It seemed like just kind of a fun love song. Anyway, let me know if you know something. Manifest is the next one here.
Oh, you, I've heard the things that you think. More like I guessed it, 'cause I've been there. I can see it on your face. Oh, you need to recreate. So what's your vision, what you're living for? Yeah. Open up every door in your heart, you slam shut. Yeah. World is turning, you can't sleep. Breathing's not always easy. I know you're not fine. Life's a mystery, like beauty mixed with pain. So won't you stay? Yeah.
So I like this because it's a facet of where, like, I've made it no secret, I love rom-com anime. I don't know what it is. Well, I do, but it sometimes still confuses me. When you have that inner monologue, it ingratiates the audience to what's going on, and it doesn't feel as cliche, because half of what makes Hallmark movies seem so cliche is we don't feel the buildup. It's just suddenly, oh, I just feel this way about you. And everyone's like, what the heck is this coming from? But in anime, from very early on, you get the introspective, you get the self-degradation, you get all these things that start blossoming into, wait a second, this person actually does care about me. Well, I don't know if I should do anything about it. Maybe I'm just wrong. And then it just, you have opportunity to engage in it more. For us as an audience, we're able to engage in the journey with more of a feeling of like, this feels authentic, right? And there's some love songs out there that I really kind of feel like, wow, they're really going pretty far to be like, I want to meet you where you're at. There's that song, Give Your Heart a Break. It's an older song. There's, songs like that it's like, hey, I understand that you keep feeling like you can't be sad. You can't come to me when you're feeling emotional. I want to end that. I want to give you the idea that you are really someone who I love and value. And no matter what you're feeling, you can come to me. I want to establish that. The safety on my side, that you can open up any part of you to me and I'm not going to hurt you. That's a brave route to go. Instead of just like, oh, I love you, I hope you love me too. Like, it just gives a little bit of an extra credence for what a lot of us, especially men, struggle with. We struggle with being open. We do, because we get kicked on, we get stomped on, we get laughed at, we get made fun of. And especially when you're around immature guys who don't know how to be realistic and honest, you can get this idea that even the guys in our circles aren't going to support us when we're trying to be open. So I think it's very, very sweet that she puts out music that's like, hey, I understand that we all go through stuff. You can be honest. You're safe. That's a very important mindset to have. I like that.
Don't let me down, don't let me down. Don't need perfect, the world keeps turning. Don't let you down, don't let you down.
Oh, Iron Souls. Okay, so that last song, she kind of goes yandere. That's interesting, because I did notice even at the very end of the song, it kind of ended, just kind of had this strange finiteness to it. That's very interesting. I can see how that is, because it started off with like, hey, I'm blowing up your phone. That's great. Hey, give me your phone. I don't want you to call anybody. Like, that's interesting. I kind of liked more how someone like Narissa Ravencroft really handled the yandere side of things, because unless you told me that that was the point of the song, I wouldn't have gotten it.
When you fall, the skies are worth it. No one's gonna catch you. You're falling and so bruised. It's up to you. So go choose. If you keep on crawling, darling, all that it takes is this. Listen up now. Live, let live, and start again. It's up to you, not destiny. Scrape your knees, and when you bleed, no pain means you're alive and free. You're the key to your reality. Live, let live, and start again. Yeah, you can be just who you wanna be. Manifesting every dream. You're a dream come true. Know that nothing, no one else can compare to you. You're the match and fuse, so light it up, make a new you. Live, let live, and start again. It's up to you, not
Yo, okay, this was the Ode to Joy song. I kept feeling like I recognized it. I was like, da, 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 da. I wondered why when the last chorus happened. I was like, oh, this sounds so pretty. Like there's something about it that just feels wonderful. That's because it's Ode to Joy, and that's been around forever. That's been utilized in a lot of different chord progressions. That's so cool. I love that. I think that's very, very sweet. Um, yeah, and even that idea with Ode to Joy, uh, um, letting the I completely blanked on all the lyrics, but Ode to Joy has a very positive symbolic message as well. So I think that's very, very cool that she used that. That's very cool. Nice. That's sweet. I like that. That's cool. Thanks for pointing that out. Okay, interlude. Signs. Okay, we're going into signs. I'm curious why she has all these interludes. I guess 50 seconds would be kind of long, but the other ones, I felt like you could have added that onto the song. I love those little effects. It sounds like anime, like tech stuff, tech sounds. So, such cool. Yeah, Porter Robinson, absolutely. Dude. It's one of the things I truly love about EDM. Like, you can just do a soundscape like nothing.
I've never felt like this before, begging while you walk out the door. I don't know what this love's even for. Don't give a damn about me now. You made it clear, but somehow I wake up right next to you. Yeah, sweet and smooth like honey. Only love me for my body. When the lights are down, it's sad sometimes. Tears making it blurry. Just see the way I'm falling, I might drown. We're going up and down. Crying, can't see a damn thing. All around. Late at night may kill the daydream. My eyes can't see the truth. I cling on to you. 'Cause I love your eyes. Those pretty words that just make me high. My friends say I can see the signs. I cry for you. Tick, no, I can see the.
Interesting. So, yeah, a lot of people can look at a relationship and be like, oh, everything's great because it's new and it's interesting. But then someone outside of that can go, I see the signs. This isn't working. That's how my last relationship was. I was not seeing it for what it was. There was a lot of ways that I was willing to look at it as, oh, well, things were a little bit different than they were last time. So this is growth. This is progression. This is us developing a strong relationship. It wasn't. Fortunately, things just went up in smoke all in one go, which was fine because it was easy to just kind of eject and just distance ourselves from all of that. But the idea of having that moment of introspection, looking back and being like, yeah, even putting that to words, you only wanted me for my body, and just, but then feeling like, yeah, but you also said the right thing that made me feel really good. Like that's a tough moment, at least for me. I felt like one of the hardest parts of the getting over the relationship that I was in was that I was blind. I was just blind. And that sucks. to have to admit and be like, man, shoot. I'm glad that nothing bad came of it. You know, it was a train wreck, but it was a clean train wreck. We were out of the train at that point. We had already ejected from the train. So man, though, like it's a lot. It's a lot. You know what I mean?
It's like a poison corruption, and I just keep letting you in. Love's just a game in the end. Too young. Thought love's meant to open doors to something incredible. I'd rather be dead than feel this again. Your touch
Yeah.
like a carnivore. It's eating me up, boy, what's to gain? We're going up and down. Crying, can't see a damn thing. All around. Pain and nightmare, kill the daydream. My eyes can't see the truth. I cling on to you 'cause I love your eyes. Those pretty words that just make me high. My friends say I can see the signs. I cry for you. Tick, 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 no, I can see the. Don't care about my tears. The hurt you make me feel. I'm disappearing. Begging you, turn my way. You tell pretty lies. Those pretty words that
Okay, so I think she did a little amendment on "you tell pretty lies" instead of "I like those pretty eyes." That was very cool with that. Yeah, she really knows how to accent certain words to do cool slant rhymes every so often, but then also just in a very poppy way accent the vowels. So that it's just easy to hear how the rhyming flows together. I really like that. That's cool.
you tell pretty lies. Those pretty words that just make me high. My friends say I can see the signs. I cry for you. Tick, 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 no, I can see the. I see the signs again.
Yep. Relationship quarrels. Okay. We're going to have half of a moment to just kind of salute here. There's no other way to do this. From the little snippet that I saw, I think this is a great answer to what a lot of fans were upset about when Myth went from 5 to 3. Okay? And there was a lot of frustration. A lot of people felt like management didn't care anymore, you know, because right after that was graduation. So for that to be still true amid the unfortunate circumstances there, amid a world that doesn't really care about the reality of a situation. It's more, if I believe it, then it's true. And if I can justify to myself that this is the rationale for why this thing happened, then it's true. I feel like if I, heard this correctly, the little snippet, that this is a very much a much better send-off of sorts. Very full-fledged. Anyway, let's just kind of jump into this. Great vocals. Great vocals. Awesome harmony.
Nothing feels quite right. I close my eyes and in my mind I see gold. Blue and gold. Left here, left behind. Wish I could ask why.
I will just be one to think that it's saying forever. You know, I feel like that was a huge thing that everyone was saying with the latest concert they had. You know, myth forever, yay, forever, forever, forever. I remembered seeing comments on Twitter where people were like, I thought you said forever. What the heck is this? Her to also say, I ask why. I ask why this happened, why things went the way that they did. I'm not going to presume anything about, oh, maybe she didn't even know what the deal was. Maybe there wasn't communication about things. I don't know. That's not for me to ever know. What I do know is going from being like, oh, well, you know, this was their choice, to I still love you. I still think about you. We are still friends forever, period. And even more so, there's still ways our worlds can collide. We're not dead and gone. I might miss you. I might really feel like, man, do you think about me? Which I think also plays into how she's been as a person. She's not had everything. It's like what I said earlier on stream with Maury about how despite all of her accomplishments, she still has this imposter syndrome that just doesn't go away. Kiara is such a sweet, tender-hearted person. She loves fiercely. And when that is not reciprocated, or when it's not met with the people that she loves, right? She can get stuck in that headspace of like, well, do you really care? Hell, I even looked at some of my closest friends that I have where I am now and thought, do these guys really care about me? And it literally took, there was a group of us, and I had said, when I get in a dark spot, I feel like nobody cares about me. And I know that's not the reality, but I get in that headspace sometimes. And one of my friends literally was like, oh, Roar, we love you, man. And everybody got up and hugged me. And I was like, oh. Because it was either Kiara or Ina that really wanted to hug in 3D. Remember that? To go back to hugging with their 3D stuff, right? She cares deeply. She cares deeply. She cares fiercely. A lot of that comes with a lot of confusion and sadness and emotion that's hard to just seep through, because you love deeply, you grieve deeply. That's the two sides of the coin. So I feel like for her to even talk about this and say, hey, light up that sky. You do what you do. You keep going. Remember us, though. And I know it's not over. Like,
Painting my sky, we're home. To ashes again.
to ashes again, let's go!
Time has worn me thin.
When time has worn me thin, come on.
And reach for me again. I'd never let go. The joy from loving you was worth all the pain in the world. You're breathing new life. I'm trying to just move on without you here. Still, I can look to the sky and there it might fall.
You're breathing new life. She's feeling like she's dry. She's trying to keep herself going. She's trying to move on. Acknowledgement of, hey, it's not over. It's not over. I'm still over here, even though some people would feel like you're the one that was left behind. Even though I'm the one with the industry connections, I got a crew of people with me. I have all these opportunities in the world. I'm putting out an album that has industry backing. I'm the one. I'm the one that feels stranded and lost. Come on, man. Also, that idea, remember where you came from. right? It's obviously, hey, remember me, like remember that. But I think also there's so much disdain people have for corporations and just anything in general where you don't have all the information. I can't tell you the one time I found a thread of people just spitting hate about Hololive. They don't know what the hell they're talking about, but it comes from this very biased place of being hurt, right? It's the same reason why people can have such negative views on music artists or YouTubers, right? Because you've been hurt. You were a kid and you watched somebody play Minecraft and then they end up being a horrible person. It can twist your brain into thinking everybody's bad, everybody's self-seeking, all of these corporations are bad and horrible. I had that viewpoint when Mori Calliope signed to UMG Japan. I don't know anything about UMG Japan, but I certainly know about UMG. There is documentation on all the artists that they bend over the table every single day because it's all about them and their money, period. So I was worried. I even had it in my head like, man, was Mori just tempted by the money? Was she just all about like, oh man, I just got to get this money and here's an opportunity to do it? No, that's not like her. There's got to be something else. There's got to be something else to that. And I had to re-examine my feelings about all this stuff. So for her to say, remember where you came from, I think it can be easy for a lot of people to feel like the only reason someone would have disagreement with management is because those people are terrible. I don't think that checks out. There could be a lot of reasons that we will never know. I don't think that means we have to come up with the biggest, worst conspiracies. It's life in general. There's plenty of things that we will never have the answers for. So what are we going to do? Are we going to try and handle it by just bad-mouthing everything around us and thinking everything's bad? Or maybe it's just like, hey, maybe there were just some circumstances that just didn't line up. Remember where you came from. Remember us. We had good times. We had goodness that happened. It just wasn't meant to stick around as long as it was for whatever reason. That's what I choose to believe anyway. Maybe I'm the idiot in the equation, but I would rather be happy. Seriously. I'd rather be happy and hopeful than just see this as another reason that the wall is just falling apart. You know what I mean? Anyway, I need to shut up. I'm just feeling emotional.
Fly, but remember where you're from. Oh, forever, ever. See you there everywhere. You're by my side. Though it's different now, our two worlds still can collide. Oh, blue and gold, painting my sky. We're home. They say that free is a charm. What if you're missing pieces of your heart? And will time heal every scar? We used to burn so bright. We used to burn so
My blue and gold. I think, I don't know, man. Like, you don't say that shit if you felt nothing. You don't ascribe a memory of someone. You don't give someone a title like that if you felt nothing. If it was all contractual bullshit and it's all just evil corporations. She loved them. Truly. Memorialize them in a song, but with every idea that this isn't the end. That's just fucking beautiful. There was something else they mentioned. I want to try and figure that out. re, re get back to my thought on that real quick.
If you're missing pieces of you can collide on blue and gold, painting my sky. We're home. They say that 3 is a charm. What if you're missing pieces of your heart? And we'll
Yeah, so 3 is a charm. There's 3 of us left. But what if you're missing pieces of your heart? I feel like that's, obviously we're talking the pieces of the team. We're missing 2 pieces here. Yeah, 3 is a charm. Cool. We're great together, the 3 of us. I thought they said 3 is a crowd, but I don't know. All across the world, there could be different versions of that. I don't know. But 3 is a charm. But what if I'm missing pieces of my heart? Come on. You're making it personal. You are saying how much it's affected you. And the fact that you put this out on this album too, where it's mostly, really sugary, poppy love songs and stuff. I feel like this is as good of a statement on the situation that we could get. Yeah. I didn't watch any of her streams if she really talked about too much of her feelings here and there. I would assume that, you don't want to make it all about adjusting your mindset on things and processing that in front of your audience. Unlike what I do, where I just have you guys be, subjected to my waterworks as I ramble on. I know some of you guys think you like that. You probably won't after a while. I have that assumption, but I'm just kidding, kind of. But I think what a statement for her to be like, yeah, because it can feel like sometimes quiet is surrender. You've given in, you don't care anymore, you've moved on. That's not true. I know even nowadays there's a lot of discussion about whether or not people should speak up about this, that, or the third. And it can be very frustrating to feel like no one's saying anything about certain circumstances. But that doesn't always mean that they don't care. It can mean that you don't even know what to say. And I can't speak to her situation, of course, but I feel like what a way to put this together and just kind of have this be a formal statement of nothing's changed. I love you. I care about you. I wish you the best. I know that we can reconnect. Maybe they do. And that's never going to go away. Period. Beautiful.
What if you're missing pieces of your heart? And will time heal every scar? We used to burn so bright. We used to burn so
Well, folks, obviously, like I had said before in the previous albums, even if we have a song that came out a while ago, right? And, it was all intermingled together. And, I wanted to keep everything going just for the consistency of the album. I feel like it would go without saying that this is where my review will stop. I don't feel like there's a point. I have already checked out these 4 songs. Incredible songs, awesome stuff, great rapping, great personality, dope choreography, incredible stuff, as we've seen up to this point. I feel like Yeah. Are we all for this though? To check out these songs? I just would have felt like, it kind of makes more sense to just kind of end it here. For those on YouTube, I think I'll end this here. We'll check this out on stream, these last 4 songs on stream. I think for this review, though, that I'm just going to end this here. So please go support Kiara's music. I know it seemed like I had more to say about Blue and Gold. But I don't want to. I don't want to take that away from all of the emotion she's shared so far. She's had so much to say about her own ability, her own struggles as a person, and yes, the highs and lows of relationships and all of that. But all of that deserves to be supported. So please go to the link in the description and check out her music. And yeah, that's where I'll end this review at least. But yeah, we'll finish it off with checking this out on the rest of the stream. And I'll see you guys next time.